What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Bears Profit Plays YouTube channel. If you enjoyed the content in this video, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel below. Also, be sure to stick around to the end of this video for a quick message from our team. Let's get into the video. All right, Trey, let's get into some MLB picks and props for Saturday, August 5th slate of games. Before we start, next week, Friday night, we need people to play trivia. If you want to play trivia, send us a DM at Bears Profit on Twitter, or you can email us bearsprofitplays@gmail.com. We're playing for $100 now. We had a $50 pot, someone lost. We had a $75 pot, someone lost. We are now up to a $100 pot. It's 15 questions, I believe, Trey. No, I think it's 12, actually. 12 questions. Yep. They're pretty easy. We give you a lot of help. You have 3 lifelines. We try to help you out as much as we can. If you want a free $100, reach out to us, bearsprofitplays@gmail.com, or DM us on Twitter, Bears Profit Plays. We're looking for people for trivia next week. But, Trey, let's get into these plays from yesterday on our MLB game pick. Start us off.
Yeah, I am 0 for 0 at the moment because we are recording before our games started. And I gave out the under 8.5 total runs on the full game and the under 4.5 total runs in the first 5 innings in the Diamondbacks versus Twins game. We are getting treated to a great pitcher's duel, and I have full confidence that there's going to be none and very minimal runs scored.
Yeah, Trey, I want all the runs. I'll take all your runs. I have the Colorado Rockies and St. Louis Cardinals to go over 9.5 runs as my play today. Hopefully that does cash. Hopefully we sweep the board. But let's take a look at our plays for tomorrow. Trey, start us off.
Yeah, and I'm going to be attacking that game. Give me the Colorado Rockies at St. Louis Cardinals game. And this game should be pretty fun to watch, even though the Rockies do have the worst record in the National League with a 42-66 record, 17-36 on the road. And the Cardinals have the 3rd worst record in the National League with a 48-62 record, 24-31 at home this season. But the reason why I love this game is because I think I found a great underdog edge. The line has not came out yet, but my pick is going to be the +0.5 on the first 5 run line for the Colorado Rockies in this game, because Colorado, they're throwing out a guy who's only started in 2 games this season, but had multiple relief spots. But in his 2 games, he's been really great in Ty Blatch. And Blatch, he's pitched in 8 innings, allowing 0 runs on 5 hits in those 2 starts. So if we can get that version of Blatch in this game, I love our chances to cash this bet. In St. Louis, they're throwing out Steven Matz in this game, and he's been decent in his 23 games pitched for them this season. And he started in 15 of those games, turning it to a 2-7 record with a 4.06 ERA paired with a 1.39 WHIP. I just have a lot more confidence in Blatch in this game, even though we've had a little bit more of a limited action for him. But I do expect this game to be tied going into the 6th inning. If anything, I have a lot of confidence in the Rockies offense, and the Cardinals offense has been hit or miss this season. So give me the Colorado Rockies +0.5 on the first 5 run line versus the Cardinals.
Yeah, Trey, I love that play. For my play today, I'm going to be looking at the New York Mets going up against the Baltimore Orioles, and I'm honestly wondering, Trey, if I've ever seen a team go from so high to so low in this amount of time. The New York Mets have done it again and are still the laughingstock of the MLB. They have sold everybody in their rotation. They are done trying. They have even openly said this year isn't it, next year isn't it, maybe in 25, maybe in 26. They just got swept by the Kansas City Royals, and they are now traveling to Baltimore to take on a red-hot fighting Baltimore Orioles squad that is going to make the playoffs this season. Give me the Baltimore Orioles on the run line, -1.5 at +130 as my play. The Orioles are going to have Dean Kramer on the mound, their ace, and he is going to shut down the New York Mets. The Baltimore Orioles have also scored a combined 34 runs over the last 5 games as that young, talented roster continues to impress, and I would expect them to put up a lot of runs in this game as well against the Mets. The Mets are going to be sending out David Patterson, who is usually the setup guy for the New York Mets, but because they sent everybody away, he's now starting for the Mets. Things are not good for them right now. I don't think it's going to get any better against this Baltimore Orioles team, who has a giant chip on their shoulder after what people thought they would be earlier this season. Give me the Baltimore Orioles big in this game as my play. Trey, let's move on over to the player prop. Starts off.
Yeah, and I'm 0 for 0 at the moment, but I did give out Matt McClain over 8 fantasy score versus the Nationals, and Luis Castillo under 7 strikeouts versus the Angels. In the video yesterday, I said 6.5 for McClain, came out at 8, and I said 6.5 for Castillo as well, and it came out at 7. So we had some good and some bad there, but I have confidence in both these picks to cash for us.
Yeah, Trey, both of my lines are going to say the same. I had Elias Diaz over 1.5 bases, and I also had Reed Detmer under 2.5 earned runs allowed. Neither game has started, obviously, but 0-0 right now. Hopefully we're at 4-0 in the end of the night. Let's take a look at our plays for tomorrow, though. Trey, starts off.
Yes, I'm going to start off with Bryce Harper over 7.5 fantasy score versus the Royals. I really expect Harper to have himself a great day against the Royals, because we've seen Harper light it up since after the All-Star break, because he has a .303 batting average with a .384 on-base percentage. And I expect him to get on base multiple times in this game and to even possibly hit a dinger over the wall because the Kansas City Royals, they're throwing out a brutal pitcher in this game in Alec Marsh. And Marsh, he's pitched in 6 games so far and started in 5 of them, turned it to an 0-5 record with a 6.75 ERA, paired with an embarrassing 1.63 whip. But more importantly for us, though, Marsh, he's allowed 13 hits to left-handed hitters, and 5 of those have been dingers this season. So I love our chances for Bryce Harper to get a hold of a pitch early in this game. So give me Bryce Harper to go over 7.5 fantasy score versus the Royals.
Yeah, Trey, for my batting prop tonight, I'm going to be looking at Corey Seager to go over 1.5 bases against the Miami Marlins. You can take a player out of the city, but you can't take the shit out of a player. And just because Ryan Weathers is now playing in another jersey in another city, that does not mean all of a sudden he's going to turn his season around. He will be getting his first start of the year with the Miami Marlins after the trade deadline, and I don't expect it to go well against the best hitting team in the MLB. He's coming into this game with a 6.25 ERA, pitching 44 2/3 innings on the season, giving up a total of 31 earned runs. Over the last 2 starts with the Padres, before being traded, he allowed 10 combined earned runs and 13 hits in his 2 games against the Cleveland Guardians and the Philadelphia Phillies, where he only was able to go 6 1/3 inning total in those 2 games. For Corey Seager this season, he is coming into this game with a batting average of .347, has collected 3 home runs over his last 5 games, and I like him in this game, even though it is going to be lefty on lefty, because Corey Seager this season is batting .330 against left-handed pitching, so he's still very good against lefties. He is on another level right now and should have no problem against Ryan Weathers in this game. Take him to go over 1.5 bases. Trey?
Yeah, so my pitching prop, it's going to be Justin Verlander, under 2.5 earned runs allowed versus the Yankees. And this is going to be Verlander's first game that we're going to see him with the Astros this season. And I expect him to come in this game guns a-blazing, because Verlander, he's pitched really well this season. He was just on a terrible Mets team because he's pitched in 16 games, turned it to a 6-5 record with a 3.15 ERA, paired with an impressive 1.14 whip. So he should come in this game with a ton of confidence in his stuff, especially going up against this Yankees team who have not been great at scoring runs this season, because New York, they only averaged 2.5 runs per game in the first 5 innings, which is ranked as the 17th highest in baseball this season. And whenever we factor in that Verlander actually loves going up against this Yankee squad, it just makes me love this play even more, because over his last 10 starts, dating all the way back to 2018, Verlander is 5-1 with a 2.17 ERA, paired with an impressive 0.79 whip going up against the Yankees. So like I said, Verlander loves going up against the Yankee pinstripes. So give me Justin Verlander to go under 2.5 earned runs allowed versus the Yankees.
Yeah, Trey, I love that play. For my pitching prop, it's going to be Blake Snell, under 2.5 earned runs allowed. And honestly, it's probably going to be 1.5 earned runs allowed going into tomorrow. I gave out this play last week and the week before, and the book finally made the adjustment last week on the 1.5. The odds are that this game against the Los Angeles Dodgers, that number is going to be 1.5. But I'm still going to be comfortable playing that. This is the best pitcher in the MLB right now, and there's no debate. He has now gone his last 10 starts, only giving up 4 total earned runs, and has gone 6+ innings in 6 of those 10 starts. Everything is working for Blake Snell right now, other than he has had some problems at walking batters this season. It is an issue for him, but over the last 2 months, it just has not mattered because he's getting out of these jams. I also know that at some point the dam is going to break and Blake Snell is going to have a bad game, but I'm not going to be betting against Blake Snell anytime soon. He has earned my respect. He's earned everybody's respect. And over the last 2.5 months of baseball, every time he pitches, he puts money in my pocket. So once again, I'm going Blake Snell, under 2.5 earned runs allowed, probably 1.5 earned runs allowed tomorrow against the Los Angeles Dodgers. Trey, that's going to do it for our MLB player props and game picks for Saturday, August 5th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Just want to let everyone know that while we do give out free picks, plays, and predictions on our YouTube channel, we also have a website for you to check out. On our website, bearsprofitplays.com, you can subscribe to the website absolutely free with an email and gain access to our written articles about upcoming sporting events. If you're really looking to make some cash, we have an option to become a member of our website. If you become a member, you will gain access to our locks of the week, which are written articles that go in depth as to why we are picking that particular outcome. As of now, our member plays have been red hot, hitting over 60% of our plays. If you don't want to become a member, it's no sweat. We are here to try and make you guys some money. That's our main goal. So come on over to bearsprofitplays.com and subscribe for free. Check us out, follow our free picks, and see for yourself that our member plays are a great investment for you. Thanks for watching.